Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna get back in the truck. Yes guys, we are back. We have more energy, yes sir, and hopefully more luck. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the bed of the truck knocked down. But first, I do want to thank our one new subscriber. Yes sir, we have one new subscriber guys. Thank you very much for joining. Definitely appreciate your help. Thank you for being here with us. And thank you for making us be at 362 today. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here. And thank you to all of you very much for supporting and sticking with us during this build. Yes, it has become a long build. We have hit problem after problem. And I'm trying to give you guys as much details as possible out of this particular truck here. But yes guys, today we're gonna go ahead and knock that bed. And hopefully we can put it back in that truck. Let's get it. Vámonos. A lot of work to do today. Alrighty guys, so it is later on the week, as you guys can see with focus. We went ahead and threw some primer on this bed side right here. Yes sir, we're throwing some primer up in this thing, you already know. Check this out, we're gonna fix that so it don't look horrible. But yeah, other than that, we're gonna go ahead and wet sand this primer down. And then yeah, it should be ready for paint. Make sure we do. We didn't throw any primer on these little ones here. The paint should cover that easily. We should be good. No bleed through or anything like that. We just did the big ones just because we hit the metal. So yeah, there's that. I think it was an equal amount on each side, to be honest. I didn't know there were that many until I started looking around with it. And yeah, you already know. We're always finding more stuff, more and more and more. But yeah, let's go ahead and wet sand this bed right here so we can go ahead and throw paint just like we did on this truck here. Oh yeah, man, still looking good. Can't wait to put it all together though. And yes, I'm still having issues with this door. No, I have not figured it out. I did figure out that this whole thing comes out. We have to roll the window all the way down and then take it off the rails, and then this whole thing comes off. And then we can get to all that stuff back there. It's a mess. It's crazy. And then I have to loosen this guys here in order for them to drop a little. And then I can pull the little hinge stuff. And this will come out. So I figured that stuff out. No, I have not gotten to do it. But apparently that's what I'm going to have to do on both doors. And then, yeah, that's crazy. I was hoping we can just, you know, because this thing right here, it's what comes out, but I guess it doesn't come out if, well, if it wants to come out, I guess. This thing right here. So this thing right here just pulls up like so. And I guess when the hinge is in there, we can't take this piece out because of how long that is right there. But yeah, this piece right here is the one not letting us pull that hinge out, and in order to take this off, we have to do a whole major thing in there. So I'm trying to put it back in there for now. But yeah, so it's crazy. We have to do all kinds of stuff to get this thing. I don't know why they made it so hard. Nowadays it's easier and stuff, and I think we did dislocated the spring on the back of this, so we're gonna have to figure how to fix that as well. And eventually just put the door together. I'm guessing. I am glad we didn't took the other side apart, as you guys remember, because that would have been a nightmare. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so now we just got to deal with one door, and that's it. Other than that, I mean, sheesh, I never thought a door will hold us back this long. But yeah, enough of that door. I'm gonna go ahead and wet sand this and then get ready for paint. And don't worry guys, we haven't forgot about our tailgate. It's still here. We just threw a little bit of primer there. We're waiting for it to dry. As you guys can see, it's still wet. So we're gonna let that simmer, dry, put enough coats in here so when we wet sand it, we don't hit that metal. So we should be just fine. But yeah, once that's dry, we can go ahead and do the same process we did with the bed, which is wet sanded as well. And then that will be ready for paint. Now we're just gonna go ahead and wash this thing with the wet rag and stuff, wipe it all down, and be ready to start the preparation to start throwing paint on this thing. Hopefully we can get this painted and clear coated by today. Woo! Since it's not as cold today, we can throw paint. It is a little bit windy, so I gotta watch out with all these leaves and stuff. I gotta go ahead and see if I wet out here, that way everything stays down. We don't get a lot of dust, because it is windy out here and that can mess us up. Alright guys, so before we do get to painting that bed and everything's ready now. We wiped it down. It is ready for grease and wax remover, and then we can start throwing some paint on. But before we do get into that, I do want to have this at least wet sand. It is already with our guide coat right there, as you guys can see. We're getting ready to wet sand this tailgate here, and then the bed over there as well. It's just ready to go. But before we get to all that stuff there, I want to see if I can take these little things down. I don't know if you, there you go. Can you guys see all that? Yeah, that's what happened. My hose got a little hole on it, and some water came out of it, and my clear coat got kind of messed up. So I'm trying to see if I can get away. I know I can get rid of this and then, you know, buff it, but I don't know if I can get rid of those things right here. If I can't get rid of that right there, because you can see the rest of the panel is nice and gnarly. But if I can't get rid of those right here, whatever those are, you can't see them when you're facing them, but I put the light to it and then I can really see them. And obviously, brand new paint job, we don't want that stuff. But yeah, we have those right there, and I believe I seen a little bit of more over here somewhere. No, it's just dust in there. Other than the runs right here, I know you guys can see that in camera right there. We have that run, and this runs right there that we got to get rid of. And this was the only door, the only panel on the whole truck that we had issues with, which is the weirdest thing for me. I usually, if I have issues, is the whole thing. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's just one panel, so I easily work. But hood came out flawless, top came out flawless, fenders, the other door on the other side came out good, quarter panels, everything on this truck was coming out super good, guys. Like super clean, super squared out. I'm like, man, this thing's gonna look brand new. And of course, you know, we always hit some sort of bump, but I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get rid of that. If we can get rid of it, we're not gonna go ahead and re-clear it. But if we can't get rid of that stuff, then unfortunately we're gonna go ahead and probably take the door off, or put a bunch of tape and stuff on it. Not tape, plastic, cover the whole truck except for the door, obviously, and re-clear it, throw some more clear on it when we're doing that. That way we can kill two birds with one stone. So whatever clear I got left from over there, just come and redo the door, or do the door and get it out the way and then start on that. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, that's gonna be the trick for this, I guess, now. So I was leaning more onto taking the door off the truck and do it by itself if I can't get rid of that, and just re-clear the whole door by itself after I'm done with that. But you know, I'm just on the guessing game at this point. We'll see what we do, but for now we're gonna go ahead and wet sand this and see if we can get rid of it. If not, then it's gonna be a whole new clear coat. Lucky me, huh? Alright guys, so you can see it closer here. There's one right there. There's a drop. It was all over here. And we are going to have to re-clear this door. I already burned through the clear right there. And I was using a 800 sand. We should have started with 3000. Originally you start from the top down. So you start with like the most fine refined one that you have, which is 3,000 or 4,000, whatever is the highest you got, that's what you start with. Usually when I do this, I start with like 5,000 grit, and then take down whatever I can, and then go ahead and grab a little block and take down where it's mirror. But I was like, hey, I'm trying to get this quick. I had a feeling I had to do it anyways, just because of these guys up here. It looks like I was right, because all those are really in there. Like, I hit those as hard as I hit where it was whatchamacallit, where it's mirror, where we had all those imperfections, and where the clear did its thing, it ran. So we have that one still really deep in there, so I had to take that out. And if I keep going on that, it's gonna happen the same thing that happened right here. And this is the paint on the bottom, so we already hit the paint. That means we already burned through the clear itself. And as you guys can see, there's still a couple little spots there. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and wet sand this whole door and redo it again. This is what happens when you get lazy and don't pay attention to any of your tools and don't maintain your stuff. You get to work twice as hard. So yeah, so that's that. So I'm gonna go ahead and tape this fender off. I don't want any more stuff to happen. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and remove this door and clear coat it on its own. If I change my mind for any reason, I might just do a tape line there through this door on the inside, and then have the plastic run this way. That way there's no overspray or anything. But I'm leaning more to taking it off. Just for those smears right there. I mean, sometimes it happens, guys. These things happen all the time. It hasn't happened to me in a while, but you know, you get carried away, you get cocky, and bam! It reminds you, hey, nobody's perfect, boy. Pay more attention. But yeah, let's go ahead and prepare this door, and then yeah, we'll see what we do next. Alright guys, changing plans. Well, I was doing the sanding with the DA. Besides burning into that thing, I did ran down here into the paint as well with the machine right there. So I just went ahead and scuffed the whole door. It is wet sand right now on the bottom. Once it's dry, we'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and just do the whole door, because I found out another run up here, miniature run. Nothing major, it could have gone away, but I knew where it was and I didn't want to know. And also I had some really good orange peel right here, so we went ahead and so you guys can see it's a little bit left right there, and then it's smooth. We went ahead and just scuffed that down, make it smooth. I don't want an orange peel where I'm going to be touching, closing the door, or anybody, you know, especially the owner. He's going to grab it from here for sure, and he's going to feel that when he tries to close it or tries to, you know, do something. He's gonna feel that, and then he's gonna be, oh no, orange peel, and we don't want that. So we're just gonna go ahead and get that done. And then this is so smooth, hell yeah. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and I went ahead and wet sand the whole thing already with 800 grit, and now we're just gonna go ahead and scuff it just in case we miss any little spots or any things like here, right there. Get all that uniform in and ready for a new coat of clear. Man, here we go. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day out here. It is super nice. The wind has calmed down. It is sunny out here, probably one of the sunniest days we're gonna have. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue to just do the whole door. Yeah, we decided to do the whole door. We're gonna go ahead and just throw clear on the whole door there. And yes, don't worry, we did put some masking tape right here. Oh yes sir, we did. And we're gonna finish masking this right here so I don't forget. It's just clear coat we're gonna throw on. The only part is gonna have paint is where I burned through right there. It looks like I did touch some of the paint, so it looks blurry when we put the wax and grease remover. Yes sir. But yes guys, this is why you guys got to take your time, take all the time you need to do step by step. Otherwise you do things like that and then you end up doing more work than you're supposed to. Yeah, we just had a couple runs. We're supposed to buff them out, and guess what? Yeah, your boy grabbed the heavy machinery, went with the 800 grit and burned right through that clear. Now gotta do some more work. We got a lot of work to do today. Let's get this done and finished up so we can move this truck outside once it's dry, and then we can start on that cab. Man, I'm so ready. I'm so pumped to get this done. It's probably our last day, so we're gonna make it count. Let's get it. Just have a little bit of paint right there on the tip. We're gonna see if that's enough to just cover that blur right there. Ooga. Alrighty guys, so we went ahead and started early. As you can see, the sun is already setting down over there. Oh yeah, it's almost late. So we went ahead and pulled out the truck over here. We went in through that clear coat on the door, as you guys can remember. We have a little bit of orange peel on it. I don't know. Yeah, you guys can see that, right? But I'd rather have that than runs. So still looks good, still looks clean. We're gonna do just fine. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and move on to this bed over here. You guys already know the process. We're just gotta grease and wax, remove it, and clean it. I am unfortunately going to put the camera down because I got a lot of cleaning to do. I already cleaned all this area here. It is ready for some paint. I have to wax and grease, remove all that other that and the outside of this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and set you guys up on the wow. Yeah, the wind kind of picked up and now I have all these leaves in here coming in. So that's why I'm trying to hurry up and get this done before it gets darker. Right now we're at 61 degrees. Later on we're probably going to be even lower than that. And then I have to turn in my heater overnight so it dries up. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and grease, remove this, grease and wax remove it. And we're also going to wet sand this guy right here still. I'm probably gonna leave this for last and just do it separate, but for now I am going, I just want to paint the whole thing. That's the thing. I'll see what I do or how much time I got, but let's go ahead and prep that to get it ready to start shooting some paint on it, and then we'll see what we do. Vámonos. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day up here in the garage. You already know what time it is. Yes sir, but first, yes guys, we did finish our bed last night. Look at this. Whew, mirror finish. It came out super good guys. We did have a little bit of orange peel. I don't know if you guys can see it. It was a little cold. I guess in camera it's not that noticeable, but it's so minor that I don't mind it at all. I see my reflection really good in there, so yeah, there's that. And then the interior, oh my god, inside here guys, I didn't even aim for it to come this good over here. Look at that. Jesus. It looks like a brand new bed, to be honest. Well, it pretty much is better than brand new already. You already know. because we put some brand new paint, brand new clear. So yeah, of course it's gonna look brand new, right? So yeah, but yes guys, this is our finished product here. Look at all that. Sheesh. Trying to give you guys some angles here. Yes sir. Oh yeah, the more you do to these things, the more you want to fix, cause man. But yeah, then the more time you spend on them, the better they look. And yes, we still have the truck outside, guys. We were waiting for it. We didn't want no overspray on it in general, so still looking good. We finally figured out how to do this whole door thing, so we're gonna get that done here real soon. It turns out we gotta roll the window, take the whole door apart. It's crazy, but we gotta do what we gotta do. It smells kind of like burnt wood over here. I think the neighbors are burning some wood. But yes guys, this right here is just dust. I don't want to scrape it with my hand because I'll scratch the paint there. So I'm just gonna leave that for some soap and water, and it'll come out itself. It's a little dusty now since this has been some couple days since we painted the truck itself, as you guys know. And this is the most recent paint job right here, which is our door. It came out pretty good as well. So as you guys can see, wow, this truck looks like new. Again, more dust right there. And of course we have our inner panels here. Look how good and clean they came out, guys. Sheesh. Nobody's gonna see them, but I feel way better now that I see how they came out. Super nice, super good. The door as well, as you guys can remember, we put our plastic in here as well, back in there. But yeah, everything came out super good, super nice. Here's our hard line, if you guys can see it. I try to follow the line right there, but you know, new paint's always gonna look better than the old one. Yes sir, there it is, the difference. But I'm glad we painted the whole truck. So yeah, pretty much that's it guys. That's it on this one. But I have some friends coming over here today as well, some family members actually, help me out to lift this gate because our engine hoist is out of commission at the moment. It has a Hemi engine on it right now, but that's for another day. So yeah, they're gonna come over, help me out. You guys are gonna see us struggle with this thing and putting it back in that truck. So pretty much we're just gonna place the bed on the truck and then yeah, started putting it all back together since everything's painted and ready to go. I was debating on putting the new tail lights now that the bed is off as well, but I think I'm gonna wait a little bit just so we can get better grips on it if we have to, because you know, we got to settle up in there without scratching it or anything. And then after setting all this up, we get to paint this, so it'll be ready for us tomorrow. But for now, we're just gonna go ahead and wet sand it and get it prepped for paint. Sheesh. Yep, you already know, we got a lot of work to do today. Yes, lots of work. Let's get it.
Wow, you just painted it?
Yeah. Like last night.
So I gotta be stupid careful with it?
Yeah, and I got the good kind of modelo too. Alright guys, next morning, last night we was able to finish our tailgate. We got ready to install it. Yes, sir. There it is.